Yeah, fine, sir. Fine, ma'am. So,
Okay.
what about?
Yeah, my day is a wonderful day. It's a, you can say, the weekend, Saturday. So we are going to enjoy next day as a Sunday.
Yes, yes,
So first of all, we should know each other. We can go ahead, we can proceed. So would you like to start
yes, yes,
first?
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for giving me opportunity to introduce myself. Okay, my name is Raghunath. I have born and brought up Mayurbhanj districts of Odisha. Currently living in Bhubaneswar, capital city of Odisha, and I am working in Odisha Police. And if I talk about my educational qualifications, I have done my postgraduate in English literature, and I like to play football. I have 15 members in my family. That's all about myself.
Yeah, fantastic. And so it's my turn. You can see my name in the your mobile screen. Vijay Laxmi. I am from Rajasthan. By profession, I am a teacher. And if I talk about my hobbies, so gardening and reading book, my hobbies. I sometimes I also uploaded some my garden and plants video my channel.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So you told me you are in the Odisha police. So do you like your service? Are you
Yes,
enjoying
yes,
your job?
yes, 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 ma'am.
Okay. So what is the main purpose to learn this language? Because you already have a job.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. As you know, ma'am, this language is an international language. So if you know this language, so definitely we will face any difficulties. Any that means in future we when we when we in 10 years 10 years ahead we go, then definitely uh, we that means we know that English is a very important language, and if you know, then definitely in future we will teach our kids
Yes.
in the language, and in future many peoples are many peoples will able to speak this language. If we don't start from today, we will not be able to speak in future. So that's
Yeah.
why uh, I'm learning this language, and when I was schooling that time, I was completely don't know how to speak and how to read properly. I could not read properly in this language.
Yeah.
When
But
I passed the 10th examination, then uh, we took admission into plus two, and that time some teachers are teach us in English language. That time we sitting on class, that we completely don't know what they are teach us. Okay, then after that means after 1 year, that means first year after, I thought I will also try to learn this language. Then day by day I learn this language. I could read this language, but I can't speak properly. After after higher secondary, then graduation, I faced difficulties in this language. uh, Graduation, I took admission into commerce. There is here our in Odisha, if you took admission into commerce and science, you can you have to learn, you have to know about English knowledge. If you don't have any knowledge in English, uh, you can't write, or you can't uh, do in plus BCom and BSc. So that's why, then after graduation I got job in Odisha Police. Then I thought I will take admission into postgraduate in English. Then I took admission, and I scored a very good mark, 76%. I scored in postgraduate in English literature. Then I thought, if I can, then why not I can speak this language. After then I try to practice, but I can't connect with any persons. When I know this Skype app, then I connect just first Shweta from West Bengal. Then that time I was hesitant to speak in front of her. Okay. Then
Yeah,
after few minutes, uh, I enjoy the speaking.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
I can speak in front of any people's little bit. I know that I am doing mistake in anywhere, but I think if you don't mistake, then you will not be improve yourself.
Yes, definitely. So,
My
what's your
journey,
regional language? What's your
yes,
regional language? What's
Odia,
your Odia?
Odia.
Okay, okay. Do you know Hindi also?
Yes, I know very well Hindi. Then now I will achieve this language skill, English language.
Okay, so what kind of structure are you following to learn this language? And do you learn any fixed phrases and do you listen any audio and video, any podcast? And do you reading books? So what kind of thinkings do you like most?
Ma'am, I I serve our nation in Odisha police, so I don't have time to practice this language. When I get time, then read a newspaper and some articles, some books, and when I on duty, that time also I listen podcast and watch English movie and UPSC interview, that like this type of thing.
Okay, so today I will share you 2 to 3 phrases you can use. Just like you have to say इस बात पे पार्टी बनती है. So just you
Ye-
start speaking and your friends say yo you are speaking very well. इस बात पे तो पार्टी बनती है. You can say you are speaking very well. Your friends say and no you are speaking very well. This calls for party. This calls
yes,
for party. We can use this calls for party. You
yes,
got
yes,
a good job. This calls for a party. No. This calls for a party. This calls a cup of tea. No.
yes,
Let's we are enjoying now a lot today. Let's go home and this calls for a cup of coffee.
yes,
We can
yes,
use this calls. इस बात पे
yes,
पार्टी बनती है. We usually speak in Hindi.
yes, yes,
Maybe sometime you use also in your regional language Udia.
yes, yes. So ma'am, Ajay, you are a teacher, then which subject do you teach in your student?
I usually teach English, English literature.
Yeah, yeah,
So, second phrase I want to tell you जैसे मुझसे बोला नहीं जाता. So we can say I get failed to speak. मुझसे
yeah,
बोला नहीं जाता. मुझसे पढ़ा नहीं जाता. We can say I get failed to read. I get
yes.
failed.
I
We
get
can
fed.
yeah
Yes,
I get failed.
yes,
Fail हो
yes,
जाना. No? So we can use 2 phrases. This calls for party and I get felt. And
yes, yes,
sometimes we say ना अगर मगर नहीं चलेगा किंतु परंतु नहीं चलेगा. We can say there is a no ifs and buts. There is a no ifs and but. So if we
then
learn these phrases, so we can simplify our spoken English and we just not go for the straight translation. Sometimes translation become weirds. No,
Yes.
we should learn some phrases, fixed phrases. And also we
Yes.
can say we should learn this language for the sake of our kids, for the sake of
Yes.
our bright future, for the sake of
Yes.
के खातिर
For
के
the
लिए, for
futures,
the
for
sake,
the bright future.
yeah, bright future.
Yes.
We
Yes.
learn this language, we have a good knowledge, this language for the sake of get a good jobs,
Yes.
and
Yes.
we learn this language for the sake of get some respect from the society.
Yes.
We
Yes.
can,
Yes.
yeah. एंड जैसे हमको कहना हो कि पूछने में क्या जाता है, सीखने में क्या जाता है, पढ़ने में क्या जाता है, वी कैन से व्हाट गोज टू लर्न, व्हाट गोज टू ट्राई दिस लैंग्वेज, व्हाई शुड नॉट वी
Yes.
ट्राई दिस लैंग्वेज. So these
What
are the
God?
what
Yes. What
goes
God like this language?
this language.
Yes. Yes.
So we can use what goes to learn this language, what goes to try this language. For the sake of our bright future, we should try this language. So, and I am failed to learn this language. I am failed to speak this language. I get failed. I get failed to read this language, and I get failed to speak this language. So, two, three phrases, if we learn every day, we can simplify our language and we just like feel a natural speaker. Sometimes we try to translate in our mind, at that time it's a time taking process
Yes. Yes.
and
Yes.
we are unable to take a fluency.
Yes. Yes. Ma'am.
So, anything else would you like to ask me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, if when I speak with someone, that time I forget this word which is I want to use. The That means this word is not comes in my mind. What is the problems after
It's a
after?
lack of only practice.
Yes.
Only no, just take example of the driving and swimming. When we start driving, that time we say, "Oh, don't talk to me. I am going to no hit and I am going to crash the vehicle. So please, no, don't talk to here." And sometimes after some time, we are a skilled person. We are talking. We are using mobile and driving without any worry and concern in our mind, just go with a flow. And we take example of the swimming. At the first time when we start kicking our legs and arms, so that time we feel very scary, and after some time it is very easy and we can also save the other lives. And in we can dive any deep water also. So just like these kind of thing, I am a teacher, I am still also making mistake. No, sometimes I am making the silly mistakes same, and after the
Yes.
recording, no, I start laughing, oh how foolish I am. So it is
Oh,
natural because we are not habitual, and all day long we are converse in our regional language. Just like in Rajasthan, we are usually speaking Marwadi language. So we are not
yes.
habitual, and it's a tough to switch another language. So
Yes.
it's a matter of the practice. If we are doing the practice regularly, definitely we will learn. Already you have done your master. I have also cracked the examination. So we know very well. We have a good knowledge and enough knowledge to speak, but it's not in our daily practice. And here, I think the all people are now for the practice. Some person very good at English. They speaking very fluency, but anyhow, and sometimes they feel yes, still there is a no perfection in the any language, so they are still practice here. We watched a lot of video on YouTube and heard any podcast also, because they are wanted some perfection also. And in language, it is very hard to get a perfection. So
Yeah.
it's a time
So, ma'am,
taking process.
I have seen many times cricket player and celebrities. They are not they are
It's
not
very in earlier stage.
yeah, they are not using grammatical way. They are not using grammatical, but
Yeah, yeah.
they can speak confidently, and then they are speaking is we are easily understand that what is the reason behind it.
Because they are now, we are, if we learn start grammar, then we can say we are go for a formal language that is used in a official and writing way. And they have a English speaking environment because they are surrounded by the English speaking person, prestigious family, royal families. So they are using the informal language day to day lives. No, it is,
Yes,
I
yes,
think, the better difference between both languages. When we start go for the writing and the purpose of the examination, so that time we have to follow the rule or regulation of the grammar, and just
yes,
we have used the formal language, official language. And when we start learning and this language as a speaking, that time we, if we have a speaking environment, English speaking environment, that time just a kid learn no our informal language, our day-to-day life language, a home, no home language. So I think there is a no much more grammar, they just taking some collocation phrases and they start using. Sometimes
yes, yes.
these kind of things are not acceptable in the grammar and IELTS examination, if you heard about.
So I have seen uh, Sachin Tendulkar. Sachin Tendulkar, he is speak very well in English, but I know he is a under metric, but he can speak very well in this language. It is
Yeah,
what is the reason behind it? I could not understand
environment.
that.
And
Yeah.
environment, I think there is, I think, no rocket science. Just like we learn our regional language, our national language, Hindi, repeatedly listening and repeatedly speaking and reading, so we can learn. And if we are putting our effort in this language, we will be definitely able to speak and reading and writing.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So I
So,
think,
ma'am.
sorry, yeah.
So, ma'am, when you are in school, that time you are using this language.
No, no. Earlier, I am a mathematics teacher, say, and I am also Hindi medium school. And I haven't, I think, not much more keen on to learning this language because I have done my master in English literature. So I should, I think I should take part in the examination, the PGT
Yes.
teacher, and I cracked also. But I have been learning this language last 5 months only.
Oh, yes, yes. So, are you speaking with any partner, any your kids or any?
Sorry, this Skype application, we usually spend a 1 hour and half an hour on try to take a one to two conversation.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for you giving
Yeah.
me your valuable time to connect with me.
Yes,
Okay,
thank you.
uh,
Me
we
too.
will uh, we will
Connecting
connect
with you.
next day. Okay. So, ma'am,
Bye.
thank you.
Have a
Good
great
day.
day.